Hello and welcome to Focus on Fantasy Romance, episode number 59, a podcast where we discuss books, genre, industry, and our geeky lives. I'm your host, Elle Klaus.
I'm A.R. DeClerc.
I'm Paulina Woods.
Electra Gatus.
And this is the first podcast of 2018, so we survived the dumpster fire that was 2017. Go us. I wanted to kind of round up things that we wanted to accomplish in 2017, the end result of that, and what we want to do in 2018. I think I did not want to go back and listen to the podcast where we set our goals for 2017 because I don't like to listen to my own voice. No consensus of everyone else on the podcast because no one else wanted to go back and tell me what my goals were. I know that I had planned on using my bullet journal. That lasted until about March. But only because I switched to, someone gave me a planner that was similarly laid out, so I've just switched to that. So I don't have to draw everything myself, and I just write in my goals. That seemed to work. And then based off my blog post, I wanted to do 4 books. And I did one of them. The only thing I actually got out was the anthology that Paulina was doing. Hang on. If you're watching the video, this was like that announcer in the UK that was doing a very important interview, and the child came in, and the mother just grabbed and yanked. Okay, so so all I got was Cost of a Kiss out in the anthology that Paulina spearheaded, and that was the result of my 2017. So, Amy. You do have to unmute yourself.
I do, but I was typing in the chat at the same time. Okay, so 2017. Let's see. Dumpster fire was probably a pretty good way to describe it. I had a lot of goals. I don't remember what they were because I don't watch myself on tape or video. I probably didn't get any of them done, whatever they were. Let's see. Early part of 2017, I went through like a major depression. Everything sucked. I didn't write anything. Didn't sell any books and pretty much hated myself in the world. And I don't think I published anything. The anthology I published, The Eye of Rima, in the same anthology as Paulina and Elle, Love Through Heartache. So that's there. Paulina and I did a Christmas anthology that had the naughty list and then a bonus short story called A Kiss for Krampus. So I did do that. Naughty list was already written. Didn't really write that in 2017, but it got published in 2017. And then the fall was a little bit better because I did break with my publisher. I went completely indie, put all my books out wide, saw a little bit more upswing on the wide channels. And we're going to talk about goals for 2018 a little bit later, so I won't get into that. But I had made the decision in the fall of 2017 to do genres, so like diesel punk, steampunk, and that sort of thing. So I did that pretty much. I did start Radish, which is an app for serial readers, not like serial killers, but serial readers. So I have a couple of things up on Radish right now, like Desolation is there, Redshift is there, and then the Murdered Mistletoe, which is the first Franny Calico mystery, which is 1930s cozy mysteries. So that's up there. I think that was it for 2017. I mean, I didn't rock the world, that's for sure, but I got some stuff done, I guess. Paulina, what about you? How was your 2017?
Yeah, I survived. I didn't shoot myself, so we're good. What did I do? I did 2 new stories, a genie story and one of my stories from our gargoyle world. those are only 2 things I published this year. I'm hoping this year to do a little better, but I mean, let me see. What else did I do last year? I did run an anthology, yes. We're working on making that paid. And I actually did a little worse in sales this year than other years, but again, that happens. And wow, I did absolutely nothing this year. Oh, towards the end of the year, I read over 60 books in 3 months. That was fun. And I'm actually working on another series now that has 8 books, so I should finish that by next Thursday. So that's what I'm doing.
What author?
Electra? The one I'm reading right now is... Oh, God, hold on. I have so many, I have to go look. It's Hannah Hatchett.
Oh, she's my favorite. One of my favorites.
You know what? I skipped over this book. I've been skipping over it because I was like, I don't want to read it. I don't want to read it. Oh my God. I'm like, you dumb girl. So
which series?
I did start on book 8. I'm on book 8. I started on book 8. I'll go back and read the rest of them only because I like the character. I read the blurb and like the characters. But last night I ended up reading she's a new to me author, but she writes about demons and they're demons and angels, but they don't call themselves demons and angels. And we're the interlopers on their world. I just found out, like, we crash landed, and it's amazing story because it's just amazing seeing like the interplay. Yeah, I've read a lot of books, and I'm getting a blog up soon. I have 20 of the books down right now, so I'm still going through. So I'll be able to show everybody what I've been reading. Huh?
Which series?
The one about demons and angels?
Yeah.
It's not really demons and angels. Hold on. It is called... I had to go back and pull it up real fast. The series is Shadows and Sanctuary by Susan Turnberry.
Oh. Well, with the Anna Hatchett, which one are you reading on hers?
You're just making me run around in my book. Barbarian.
I am, because yes, that one is one of my favorites too. Oh no, I just
I'm reading Barbarian right now. That's what I was kind of doing while you guys were talking. I mean, no, I was listening. And so I've read some really good ones. I've read some that I wanted to shoot myself and be like, don't ever read that again. Oh, and by the way, any authors in the world, please don't use the word smirk ever again. Ever again. I swear to fucking God, this series was the best series that I've ever read, and I go back and reread it, and I have to substitute smirk for smiled, because she's like, he smirked, he smirked, he smirked, she smirked, they smirked, we all smirk.
What's wrong with smirking?
Huh?
What's wrong with smirking?
Okay, think of it this way. You know how in some books you always say he said, she said, they said, we said, they, and after a while you're like, quit using said. Well, instead of saying his lips turned up his lips turned up at the corners, or, you know, he smiled, or a gentle expression or something, she always used the word smirk. So at a certain point in the book, I was just like, oh my God, I swear to God, if you ever say that word, oh my God, she just said it again.
So no one ever smiles or grins or none of that?
Smirk.
You just smirk?
But then the problem, I think it's sci-fi, because I've noticed that every sci-fi book I've read, most sci-fi books I read, the men smirk because they're like masculine and they don't smile. And I'm like, yeah, but that's a dumb thing. I'm sorry. So that was the end of my year, was reading way too many books and learning I hate the word smirk. And if you write a long series, change up your sex scenes. God.
Oh, yeah.
There's only so many times a girl can read that he stuck his dick in a honey pot. Yeah. Oh, that's not even the worst. I stopped reading one. Okay, I'll stop after this. I stopped reading one book at the sex scene because she literally said the valley between her legs were graced with his rod.
What?
And I was like, No, I'm sorry. No, I was gonna like the book was already kind of wonky, and I was like, okay, I'll give it. Oh God, the valley between her legs were graced by his rod. I was like, oh okay, bye bye, new book.
That's enough of that.
So, anyways, that was my year. Electra.
Well, my 2017 started out very frustrating. 2016 ended with a book that I had completed, gave to an editor, and just really just shambled it. I mean, it was just absolutely broken apart. Felt like I didn't know anything. So I took the beginning of 2017 and decided I was going to use a writing coach and look at different ways and ideas of, instead of being a pantser, try plotting. And to be honest with you, I think I found my niche now. I think I found what I'm going to be, how I will write in the future, because I absolutely have loved plotting. I feel like everything just seems to flow better, and I have an understanding as to the direction the stories are going to go in, and I feel like I'm writing faster instead of trying to like, oh, can I do it this way or can I do it this way? Where if I go back and I just look at all my plotting and everything else like that, I'm like, oh yeah, that will work, or no, that won't work because of this. So that's how 2017 started. 2017, I was hoping to at least get a book done, but didn't. And I'm still hoping I will be able to do 2 in 2018 now that I feel a little bit more confident in how to in my new way of writing. So that's pretty much it for me.
I did neglect to mention that at the end of 2017, I also started going back to college to get my degree. Not writing related, but that's a whole other story. But yeah, so I'm doing that. So let's move on to, excuse me, 2018, which I started with some type of sinus infection, because that's how I roll. So 2017, I have college to contend with, so I'm going to keep it very simple. I'm going to release 2 books. Excuse me. One is my Wilderland Chronicles Book 2, which is already written, so I just need to do another pass of personal edits and get that to an editor. I already have the cover. And I want to release The Unicorn's Heart, which I'm currently writing. I think it's about 15,000 words. So I'm going to finish writing that, switch to Deceiving the Bandit Lord, and then return for edit. So we'll see how I can manage that. I have a daily word goal count, excuse me, of 300 words a day. It's not really a lot, but every day is progress, and so far so good. I mean, we're on the 5th of January, and I haven't missed a day yet. Go me. I do have a stretch goal. If I can get those other 2 things done, I want to finish up a Libby St. Clair title, which is my other pen name for Spicy Sausage Space Romance. So that is literally my 2018, because I think so much of my time is going to be taken with coursework that the 300 words a day and those 2 book projects, which are mostly done, I think that will be it. But I have a stretch goal, so we'll see. Amy?
Okay.
Unmute yourself. There we go.
Had to find the unmute button. So let's see, goals for 2018. So I joined a club on Facebook, which is a kind of an offshoot of another group. It's called the 365-Day Writing Challenge. This is like their 4th or 5th year doing it, and one of my friends from the Writer Punk press group invited me. It is to help build a habit of writing daily. So everyone in the club sets a goal for their daily word count. And then we actually have to back our shit up because we have to put in our daily word count on a spreadsheet every single day. So I have my own handy dandy nifty one right here on this little notebook that I write the starting word count, the ending word count, and then that's the total words that I wrote for the day, like on this little notebook. So I have that just to keep me, in case I forget to put something on the spreadsheet, I have it written down. So I'm working on that because I need to build a habit of writing daily. Even if it's only a few hundred words, it's better than nothing. So I set myself a little bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? I planned out some time. So when I get home from work Monday through Friday in the afternoons, unless it's my husband's day off, I get our dinner ready, everybody eats, and then from 7 to 9 or so is all writing time. And so I'm not allowing anything to get in the way. And so far, I know it's only the 5th of January. I've been doing pretty good with that. So that's, I have started a new series going along with my punk bent. I also want to do a massive readership, which is shifters. So what I like and what they like, and hopefully make something kind of new and awesome. But it's called the Shadowlight Shifters Saga. And the first book I'm into right now. So it's moving along fairly quickly. And hopefully want to put that out this year. To put more Franny Calico mysteries up on Radish. Those are cozy mysteries and they're kind of short and they're easy to write. Also, up as I go or publish them on Radish once they're finished. So I have that option. So I have that plan. And then Takamo Universe is kind of in a quandary right now. I am stuck in limbo. Book 2 of the AM Project series is written. It needs to be edited and published, but I do not know if they're going to continue with their publishing endeavors or not. So that series is on hold, which gives me a little more time to do what I want to do anyway. So my plans are at the very least to release book 1, Dogs of War, from the Shadowlight series this year. And I'm also, I have decided to learn how to make my own book covers. So that's a long and involved project that I have just started learning. So, and I'm extremely picky. So it will be a very, very long time before anyone sees my own work on my cover. But I would like to learn to do that down the road. So I am taking classes to learn how to do that. So those are my 2018 goals. I'd like to make some money, sell a few books, gain some new readers, and get some reviews. So those are like the top 4 things I want to do. And if that happens, then I will be satisfied. Paulina?
See, I want to stop reading. Oh, I'm just kidding. Oh God. Let me see. I have a design set for a sci-fi fantasy space travel. That's what I should be working on. I don't know how many books it is. I'm just gonna write till I get tired of the series. They'll be each of them be standalone but still in the same world. What else am I looking at doing? I'm going to I have 2 more books to write in of Witch's Amulet series. I want to get them done and out of the way. But I'm also going to relaunch my fantasy series with new covers, more towards the genre and pretty covers. Let me see what else do I need to do. Clean my house. And my puppy, I showed you guys pictures of it, but my puppy, it looks like she has cancer. So we're gonna try to get her x-rays and stuff to see. So I might lose my puppy this year, but we're optimistic we won't, but we'll see what happens. And my goal is to write, I said 10,000 words, but I'm so lazy. I'm gonna knock it down to 5,000 words a week. And if I can do better than that, I'm good. If not, if I can stay at 5,000, I should be able to finish at least a book every 2 months. So that's my goal. Electra.
I really don't have much. I mean, literally, I just want to publish 2 books. I just don't care as far as I don't know, money wise or anything along those lines. I think I just want to get 2 books out there and just kind of see and just kind of get back into the habit of writing and publishing consistently. So that's just my goal. So I'm gonna keep them simple, stupid simple.
I think Stupid Simple is going to be the name of the game going forward. Plus, it's easy to make your goal. Well, Electra, are you going to publish more sci-fi romance, or are you thinking about branching into a different subgenre?
I'm definitely gonna. I'm currently writing a contemporary romance right now, and that's one of the 2 books I want to publish, and I just kind of want to see where that goes. Because of everything that happened at the end of 2016, I needed to, I don't know, start completely fresh. And I wanted to start with something that I had never done before, just to kind of see how it would work and how it all played out. And came this series, and this book that I'm writing currently, and I'm absolutely falling in love with it. I'm falling in love with the characters, and realizing some of it kind of comes from my own personal life, from my own personal experience, and growing up in Nevada and everything. And so I was like, wow, this is awesome. So I'm really enjoying it. And I think I needed that break from my other worlds that I had created, because at the end of 2016, like I said, that my book was just completely dissected. And I'll be absolutely honest with you, I was kind of butthurt, because that's my baby. And you complete, I mean, like, it just, I felt destroyed. I felt like it wasn't good enough. And so I think I needed just a clear mind and a fresh start. And the way to do that was really to start completely over with something I had never done before. And hopefully I'll get back to science fiction. I'll never leave it, because I love science fiction and I love shifter books. I love space shifters. Actually, they were my favorite. But I do love shifter books, and I do love science fiction. And so I don't know. I can't say for sure, but I know I'll never leave. I just don't know when I can go back, because like I said, I'm still getting over my butt hurt, but I'll get over it. Just a matter of when.
All right. I think that's all we have for goals for 2018. And I have recorded them, so when we do our year-end roundup, I can remind everybody of what their goals were and whether or not we achieved them or failed miserably. Assuming that I don't have a catastrophic hard drive failure, then But thank you for listening to us set our 2018 goals. If you like the podcast, please like, comment, and share. This has been episode number 59. Good night.
Good night.